Welcome back to the ODI Center. At first intermission, 4-seeded Rushmore Thunder out in front of the top-seeded Owyhee Capitals, 1-0. And this was a tale of one hard luck goal and two very talented goaltenders here tonight. Let's take a look at some of the first period highlights. And it started with Brendan Kruckenberg. As he makes a stop, we go right to the other end, and Cody Bishop. Interesting fact we just learned here. These two actually played together at the Pee Wee level. Both grew up in Pierre, and Kruckenberg headed to Rapid City. So now they face off here with a berth of the title game on the line. There's Bishop. And Kruckenberg, one of his 8 saves in that first period. Bishop had 13. To help pace the Thunder, here is your goal, thrown around. And here it comes right here. Shot deflected 2 times off the stick of Andrew Peter, but off the skate of Brian Long. And that is just one of those ones, it's just hard luck, wrong spot, wrong time. That's the score, 1-0. Rushmore out in front. They shot 14 times compared to 8 for Owyhee, 8 saves for Brendan Kruckenberg, 13 again for Cody Bishop. 3 penalties, all of them assessed to Owyhee. 6 minutes the time there. And so you got to think, if you're head coach Dick Novak, you'd be pretty happy your team staying out of the box and giving them a chance to be full-sided for an entire 17 minutes.
Absolutely, it's going to be key. We talked about special teams being a big part of this game and a little bit of luck, and we got to see both.
We're going to step away real quick. We'll return to the ODI Center here in Aberdeen with the second period faceoff right after this. You're watching Midco Sports Network. Welcome back to the ODI Center. Jay Elson, Dane Eady, the Midco Sportsnet crew. Start of the second period, just over a minute away. Rushmore trying to pull off our second upset of the night, up 1-0 on top-seeded Owyhee.
Now, we talked about early in the game, this is that same kind of match we had the last game. We've got a team that's lost all 3 games, but have been good matches throughout the year. Rushmore didn't come out quite as quick as Coach Novak would have liked, as he said in the interview, but they definitely brought the intensity for the last 10 or 12 minutes of that period, and Pierre just wasn't quite up to their usual par. So let's see if they can come back out this period and really bring the heat.
Teams are back out on the ice. 1-0 again your score. Credit the goal to Andrew Peter, but Brian Long, a defenseman from the Capitals, just in the wrong place at the wrong time, had the puck deflect into the net and passed Cody Bishop off his skate. There's Andrew Peter, your goal scorer. And a look at Brendan Kruckenberg, 8 first period saves. And he's got his team out 1-0 as we approach the start of the second period. And one of the surprises to me, Dane, was the energy brought by Rushmore. As you said, they didn't start maybe as quick as Coach Novak would have liked, but they're up on the scoreboard. They outshot them 14-8. They stayed out of the penalty box. Overall, pretty clean first period for the Thunder.
Absolutely, and as we talked about at the start of the game, both these teams a little more finesse than the match we had last game, the 2 teams with Huron and Brookings. You're going to see a little more finesse out of these guys, and you know, the penalties will probably be a little bit lower, but you saw here they took a couple bad penalties, got down, and Rushmore capitalized. So far, got ourselves a good game here.
Michael Kelly, the first shot of this second period, deflected by Bishop out of play. So the Thunder picking up right where they left off.
And Peter caught that with a high stick, so the faceoff will come all the way down in the Rushmore zone.
So Josh Rogers, number 65, skates in to take the faceoff against Bryce Mitzel for the Thunder. Controlled by Pierre, thrown out in front, deflected high. Kruckenberg had to watch that upper corner. Thrown back in by Rogers. Back behind Austin Wagner. Rogers circles it across to Wagner. Deflected too far. Controlled at the point. Out in front. Nearly scored by Rogers.
Oh, toe saved by Kruckenberg there too.
Wagner nearly got one back for Owyhee. as that one almost went in off his skate. And here come the Capitals. Josh Rogers into the Thunder end. Right circle, fires one in on Kruckenberg, and he swallows it whole. Here controls the puck in the neutral zone. Pass back into their own end now. And all the way down the ice it comes. Icing will be called, and we'll go back to the Capital end and face off to the right of Cody Bishop.
One of the notable seniors on the ice right now for Pierre is Brian Long. He's a football recruit, Augustana College in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. One of our seniors going on to play some athletics next year at the collegiate level. And an Argus Leader Elite 45 player as well.
Long, the one who had that puck deflect in off his skate the first period. As a result, the Thunder have a 1-0 lead with 15 minutes to play in the second. And this is Long giving chase behind his own net. He'll scoop it around, and Ryan Johnson back out to the point. Peter Wright fires one out in front, clogged up in traffic.
We talked about the defensive seniors that left the team last year. Peter Wright, the one that returns, and he's been a strong player for them all year as well.
Peter Wright slides one in on net. That one deflected out in front. Scrum out front again, and we've got contact. And the net is off its moorings again. So we'll have a face-off out in front of Bishop.
Another good opportunity for Rushmore there. Scramble in front of the net. In those situations, you always get a little nervous as the coach from the defensive team.
And here's a look from the point. This will be Peter Wright sliding it, keeping it low. Pad saved there by Bishop, then tossed on again. Looks like maybe Michael Kelly didn't catch the number there. And there's a look at Rob Kate, his team trailing 1-0 with 14:20 to play in the second period. In comes Josh Rogers. Lost the handle on the puck, and into the net he goes. Josh Rogers sliding into the net and knocking it off. We'll have it a face-off outside the zone. And here's a look at it.
Tried the deep tuber here, and
Rogers just lost his footing, and Tuber kept that thing clean. So we'll go outside the zone. Rogers faces off Rushmore. An advantage of the shots on goal department, 18-12 through the first few minutes of the second period.
Cody Bishop working double time right now for the Capitals. 18 shots is a lot of shots for a team to have this early in the second period.
Capitals trying to break it out of their own end. Thunder knock it back behind the Oahe net and are keeping the pressure up on the forecheck. One of the points that Dick Novak made when he talked to you after that first period.
Absolutely, and Rushmore's kept the pressure on. They've had that puck down in the Pierre zone for quite a bit of the first half of the second period so far.
And here come the Capitals. Thrown into the Rushmore end.
And here comes Peter.
Peter, the goal scorer, as crazy as it was, off the post. Andrew Peter with a rip. Cody Bishop didn't have it. Off the post and out. Bishop catches a break.
That's a love-hate sound for a hockey player.
Down the ice it goes. Icing will be called. We'll head back to the Oahe end for the faceoff. And here's a look at Andrew Peter. winds up deflected high, off a stick it looked like, and off the crossbar. So quite a break for Cody Bishop and the Capitals. That would have been 2 tough goals surrendered by them in this contest.
Absolutely. I think that stick by Brian Long gave that puck just enough to not catch that pipe and go in. I think Peter had him beat there.
And Brian Long is the man involved again. I'm sure he's ready to have that puck go somewhere else as of this point now, after seeing one go in off his skate and that one off his stick and off the crossbar.
That always messes with your emotions out there a little bit as a defenseman when you have something like that happen.
Lindholm fanned on the shot, but Pierre maintains control in the Thunder end. Tossed out to the point, controlled by number 23, Brian Long. Thunder trying to escape their own end. Knocked down the ice by Mason Tuber, icing the call. And we'll have a face-off to the right of Brendan Kruckenberg.
Pierre just doesn't seem to quite found a rhythm yet. They've had a couple times they've been down in the zone, but they just haven't quite found that rhythm on offense yet to get them going here.
Lucas Lindholm will face off with number 21, Ryan Nelson, for Rushmore. Nelson controls the puck, squirts free onto the stick of number 58, Max Hansen. And Awahi able to hold the zone. Lindholm lost it. Here comes number 9, Matt Kramer. Kramer, right-handed shot, gloved by Bishop.
Opportunity for Rushmore there, 2-on-1. Kramer takes the shot. He had Nelson the far side, but I think the defenseman gave him the shot. He took it. Good save by Bishop here.
Great look at it here as Kramer comes down the ice. Wrist shot goes high and a quick glove from Cody Bishop. Might have sailed high, but it still looks pretty if you're Cody Bishop.
I think he was trying to go short side there, block your side, and just miss a little bit on his shot.
Save number 20 on the night for Bishop. He has had his hands full with this Thunder team here in our second semifinal contest. Back out high and a drive deflected wide. Left-handed shot kicked aside by Kruckenberg. Scrubbed behind the Rushmore net. Josh Rogers comes away with it. John Burchell with a couple of rips from the point, number 8. That southpaw shot turned aside that time by Kruckenberg. Penalty called on Rushmore, and Hawaii will have their first power play of the night.
Absolutely a huge toe save there for Kruckenberg to save a goal, and we're going to get a penalty on. I can't quite see the number. It's going to be Cal. 2 minutes for high sticking is the call by our head official, Jason Stern, tonight.
Brandon Cowell to the box for 2 minutes. A 5-on-4 advantage for Hawaii. Rogers at the point. Gloves it to keep it in the zone. He'll go cross ice to Lindholm. Lindholm from the right circle, and he scores. Lucas Lindholm.
Long hit the screen in front of the net there. Gave Lindholm room to shoot. Kruckenberg was a little screen, and there you go. We got a 1-1 hockey game.
And credit goes to Josh Rogers, jumping up, gloving that puck, keeping it in the zone, getting it cross ice to Lindholm. And he just simply beat Brendan Kruckenberg here with the wrist shot.
Put a nice deke on Tuber there and got around him for the shot. Long had the screen in front of the net. Good job by Pierre there to tie this game up.
Lindholm the goal, Rogers the assist. We're tied at 1 with 10:41 to play in the second period. A power play goal for the Capitals. And we're all square. Back into the zone comes Ryan Johnson. And offsides is whistled, so we'll come out of the zone.
Here's that catch by Rogers.
Yep, great catch to keep it into the zone. Quick cross-ice pass to Lindholm, and he does the rest. Shakes one defender and beats Kruckenberg with a left-handed wrister. Here comes Rogers. That's Wagner. Rogers out front now. Wagner got tied up with Sturm, the official. Rogers kicks it across behind the net to Wagner. Back onto the stick of Rogers. Working behind Kruckenberg. He'll throw it out high. Brian Long with a long wrister. Covered up in front by Kruckenberg.
And I think you're seeing that momentum shift now to Pure. That last couple minutes before that goal, play's been down here in the Rushmore end. They get a goal on it, and now they're looking like they got a little momentum coming down here.
Capitals have picked up the intensity, as you said, at the offensive end. Still being outshot 21-15, but the score is tied at 1 apiece. Face-off won by the Capitals. Thrown on front, O'Day's shot is blocked. And Burchell gives it away. In comes Matt Kramer, right-handed wrister, missed high.
Good opportunity there and a good job by Cody Bishop. You saw him come out a little bit to take the angle away there, and Kramer didn't have a lot of room to shoot. Nice job by Cody Bishop.
Capitals back on their heels a bit here. Thunder on the counterattack, trying to get back out in front. Elliott Chop Owens throws one in with a right-handed wrister. Deflected up and out of play by Kruckenberg, and we'll have a face-off to his left.
Watching this replay as Cody Bishop comes out of the net here a little bit. Oh, couldn't quite see, but he came out of the net there to take away that angle. That's a big thing for a goalie to do, and here you see him come out.
Essentially leaves Kramer with nowhere to shoot. Just got the blocker on it, deflected it wide, but